Okay then, gentlemen. First off, can we actually have a few comments on how has this trip impacted you, whether that's personal or on a training level?
Training level, it's meant that we've trained like boxed with a lot of different styles. So like the other boxers from other colleges, it means we've had a range of people to spar, train with, watch what they do, pick up different things, and also the coaches as well, that they have different coaching styles. So they teach us different things and in a different way to what you normally be coached.
Okay, so it has been beneficial to you then? Yeah? Okay, anyone got anything to add?
Well, we've had to manage our own time, decide what to do with free time, and all that other stuff. So there's all these other things we've had to chuck into one thing, which is the whole trip, which is what we're going to do nutrition-wise and how we get along with each other and everyone else. So it's been a learning curve that way as well.
Also, like, it's been the first time when most of us have been away from our family for like longer than a week or 2 weeks. So, you know, we just got to obviously want our clothes, there's loads of stuff like that really. Just general, just living standards, keeping them up.
Okay, so you've all learned something. You're going to go back as better people or better athletes. Okay, can we specifically have a couple of comments from a few others about how has your nutrition actually worked out on this trip? I know you did a plan before you came out. How's it gone?
I think we've had to plan, because we only get 3 meals a day in the hotel, at certain times we have to plan what training we're doing in the day and accommodate for that. So if we need a lot of energy, then we need to eat a lot of foods that have energy, or if we've been out and done a session, then we have to eat a lot of foods that will recover. Recover like protein, recover our muscles.
Okay, so the training's been pretty hard then, if you've been having to eat a fair bit more?
Yeah.
Well, what sort of...
Especially the runs.
So what sort of training and the runs have you been doing?
We've done like a 22k run, or when was that, like Thursday or Tuesday?
Thursday. That's altitude as well, taking out there.
But that's meant that on a dinner time, if we've got a high altitude run in the morning, we possibly eat a lot of carbs. Make sure when you wake up in the morning, you've got lots of energy to be able to get out of the mountain, otherwise you just don't have a good
Obviously accommodating your breakfast as well.
Quite a few of them are uphill as well, so it's putting a bit of strain on your muscles and your legs, so you have to come back with protein or fish or chicken or something.
Has that training been different to what you would have done back at home?
I think as we're in a lot hotter climate than we used to, we had to do a lot of hydration, so definitely drink a lot more water than we would usually drink. Because of the heat, it just makes you sweat out.
Okay, happy days. As well as all your training, obviously you've been going into the schools and to a local basketball club to do a lot of coaching with a lot of different age groups and things. Have any of you had any experience of doing any coaching prior to coming to Tenerife?
Yeah, me and James have been doing some coaching at the other college doing exercise lessons, but we're usually teaching adults as well. So this time we've been teaching younger children and they can't speak English either, so it's been a bit difficult with the language barrier, but learned a lot, had to adapt to our coaching style, just like we have done with our boxing training.
So would you say that the language lessons you've had here have benefited, improved your coaching throughout your 2 week stay?
It's helped them a bit because like we've learned basic words to get their attention, and then to encourage them as well, and to show them what they need to do on each drills.
Also, we've been able to meet and greet them, so when obviously lots of young, excitable kids running in to a new environment that they haven't been in before, they tend to be a bit like, oh, what do we do? We've got to be friendly and greet them properly.
It's obviously because we're older kids and we're like from a different country, it's going to be a bit intimidating for the little kids, so you've just got to greet them and make sure they're having a good time really.
So overall then, would you say that your coaching, obviously your language has benefited your coaching, but do you think your coaching on the whole has actually improved because of the sessions you've been putting on?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got two final things there we're looking to find out some info about. Has being out here had an impact on potential career options? Have you seen something that you might now want to do, or has it opened your eyes to a different potential pathway?
Yeah.
Coming abroad and training looks a good option now because the weather's nice and people come over to places like this to do the training camp, so if you were to move over here and do it, then that'd be a good career choice as well.
Also working with little kids and that, the possibility I was thinking of being a PE teacher, something along those lines. So going into a school and teaching young children, seeing how they react to your coaching style. Everyone's got different coaching styles. Maybe older people might react to yours better, or younger people. It shows you how well of a coach you might be in that sort of environment.
Also, like, you might have a gap year and do some coaching abroad. So you might move to a different country, say here at Tenerife, and you might join a coaching company just to help out coaching little kids.
Okay, lovely. Well, finally then, just if we had to state, right, has this trip been beneficial to you, whether that's personally, from a training perspective, a boxing perspective, in a career perspective, any way at all you can think of, has this been beneficial to you? Yes or no? Few key words. How would you, in 1 or 2 words, describe this experience? And let's see if everyone can contribute something.
It's definitely affected me. It's the first time I've been away from my parents for this long, so I've kind of had to cope on my own, do my own washing, picking out what I need to eat myself, timings, controlling money. I've definitely had a lot more freedom over here than I usually would have.
Good?
Yeah, I think it's the same as Ben really. We've all benefited from being away, looking after ourselves instead of relying on our parents a lot. Having to look after our money, imagine our money's been a bit more different, been interesting.
So a lot more self-dependent.
Yeah.
I think also coming away with 30 odd other boxers from different parts of the country, is that our communication skills with speaking to other people, because obviously when we first come we thought it would be a bit of a stare down and who's biggest in the group, but we all mixed straight away, had a good laugh with each other, and obviously different accents. When we first came, we found the Geordies a bit hard to understand because they speak quite quick, but we've all sort of picked up different sayings from each other and had a good laugh with them. So
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, just all different things really, but the main thing is, just being away from the parents. You've obviously got to juggle training, runs in the morning, so you've got to like be getting up in the mornings, everything like that. You've got to making sure you go to bed at the right times, just all general things like that really.
Obviously, it's a bit beneficial because different types of training, like usually I go on short distance runs, but then if you want to lose fat quicker, then go on a bit longer runs. Training with different people with different styles has also helped. So it's easier when you box, when you have actual bouts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say the training as well, because you can like train at altitude, so it's going to like benefit our fitness and stuff. It's just like a good experience on that altitude, because like some people like that have come may not like get a chance to like travel abroad and like train at altitude and stuff. So you know, I think it's like beneficial.
Okay. And finally,
Yeah, it's been beneficial to me in the terms of we've come with a big group of boxers, and I haven't actually been boxing that long, so it's been interesting to me to learn more about the sport and have a different group of coaches, because Craig, my ex-coach, is also my club coach as well, so it's good to have a bit of variety that way, and I've definitely learned a lot through that. So.
okay, thank you very much, gentlemen.